Document 4.3, Swimming of Witches in Podillia, 1711. Introductory commentary. Although there were references to the swimming of witches in ancient Rus, there are no extant written documents of the extra-legal practice taking place in Ukraine until its revival in the early 18th century in Ukrainian-populated drought-prone areas of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, where this example occurred. Extra-legal practices did not leave a paper trail unless a complaint was registered with the authorities or officials stumbled on an incident or suspected foul play. Thus, we cannot definitively say whether the swimming of witches occurred in the intervening centuries between the medieval and late early modern periods. Dunking did constitute a known pre-trial and semi-formal procedure in the Polish, Lithuanian, and Latvian regions in the 16th and 17th centuries, and it clearly occurred in regions of Imperial Russia in the early 18th century. All instances of the ordeal by water were illegal. According to Michael Osling, an expert on Polish witchcraft, dunking was repeatedly and emphatically condemned by the Polish higher courts as a practice. The official in the case below, however, was not disturbed by the use of a testing technique that directly violated the law. Thus, even in areas more governed by Western legal systems, the application of the law could be dependent on individual whims and local circumstances. Sometimes, women accused of witchcraft requested that they be subjected to the water ordeal as a way of proving their innocence and restoring their reputations. In Ukrainian areas, a variation of dunking involved having suspected witches carry pails of water from a pond or river, which they then poured over a religious marker at a crossroads near their respective villages, supposedly to encourage rain. Villagers interpreted any spillage along the way as a sure sign that a woman was indeed a witch and responsible for the drought. The document reads, "In the year 1711, a drought occurred in this locality for several weeks or so, and the parched soil did not promise a lot of hope for the hard-working farmers. And His Highness, Sir Theodor Kovnatsky, issued a command in accordance with the ancient custom that when women are suspected of witchcraft, they are to be swum in water to see which one will float. All of the women of the village Pohorodlitz were subjected to the ordeal by water. Kravchuk's wife, Yaroshuk's wife, Mistress's wife Marlocheka, Kovalenyatuk's wife Lubitska, Yurchik's wife, Marishchik's wife, Burgachuk's wife, Havrilyuk's wife, who was a lady at court, and Zusich's wife, Nikonova. Then they were taken under guard to Dubno Castle. The husbands were told to take custody of their wives for the time being, but they were to be prepared to bring them back to court upon notice. The case was recorded on May 29 of the above-mentioned year."